APC mills out implementation of El-Rufai Committee's report on true federalism. So El-Rufai had a committee that did a kind of report on how APC can govern Nigeria, through federalism. And that is what they're trying to bring out now. Let's go into the details and see the content of it and be sure that it is not Islamization and Fulanization agenda that is in that report. Because APC is the more you look, the less you see. The National Working Committee of the ruling All Progressive Congress has said it is working towards the implementation of former Governor Nasser El-Rufai's True Federalism report. Okay, committee's report on True Federalism. So APC's Deputy National Organizing Secretary, Nze Chidi Duru, disclosed this during an interactive session with newsmen at the weekend in Abuja. Recall that the APC had set up a 23-man committee on true federalism headed by Malam Nasser El-Rufai, which submitted its report in January 14, 2018. 2018. The committee recommended that power be devolved to states on issues such as policing and resource control, among many others, but the report was not implemented by the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. And following this, a former National Vice Chairman Northwest Salihu Mohammed Lukman had, in a statement titled Rebuilding the APC to Reform Nigerian Politics, tasked before President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, attributed the failure to implement the report to the existence of weak structures of the party. He argued that the failure to implement the report had affected the party negatively. But Duru disclosed that there were internal moves by the Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje-led National Working Committee to ensure the implementation of the report. Duru, a member of the National Working Committee from Anambra State, said it has become an article in the APC and for APC. So in the ideology and philosophy of the party, on the basis of which the current administration campaign, the issue of devolution of power and restructuring is clearly embedded in that report. So as much as we are making the effort internally to throw up that report to hold the government to account and to implement 5 points on the basis of which we campaign to Nigerians, I will charge the fourth estate of the realm to throw it as a Bible, an article of faith on the face of our leaders to ensure that that part of the report is implemented. It is good for Nigeria, it will work for Nigerians, and it will be best for Nigeria because that would have achieved is that the overhead cost in governance will be substantially removed. A level playing field both in business and politics would be enhanced, and Nigeria in their area of influence will have sense of belonging. So the key thing in that Nasser El-Rufai report is devolution of power and state police. Okay, I have always said it that if you allow state to have their own police, let the military remain at the national, that's fine, controlled by the central, the presidency, but let the police and other security outfit, paramilitary outfit, be managed by the state. If you do that, insecurity will end in 24 hours because every state will run its own system, run its own police, run its own and arm its own police, procure its own ammunition, and have a very strong, formidable force within the state. I tell you, nobody will come to any state to mess up, except if the state governor is part of that mess. That is it. And this issue of devolution of power from the central is also a key thing. A situation where only the presidency or the president has the power to appoint chief judge, appoint what they call CJN, Supreme Court President, has the power to appoint Attorney General Federation, appoint all the head of agencies and parastatals. No, now. INEC chairman and everything. No, now. You can continue like that. Only the president can appoint the security chiefs. So at the end of the day, you see that the power with the president is so absolute that he becomes more powerful than the nation. So, but if you devolve that power, a lot of things will break out from him, and then a very few things will remain within his purview. Okay, and if they can do that, that's very good. That is just the key thing Nigeria is asking for: restructuring. Restructure Nigeria. Let's have a true federalism. Let us have people, okay, states to run their own affair autonomously, and that is it. And then even resource control. What you produce in your state, you manage it yourself. What you don't produce in your state, you can't manage it. So all the untapped resources in your state, you go and explore them and tap them to the benefit of that state, and then pay something to the national. That is how it should be. So if APC is ready to do that now, then that's fine. That looks good. That looks like a plan. But, these people, the more you look, the less you see. Somebody say that is better. Southerners, I hope you will refine your language to a better tune when the report is implemented. Okay. Someone say that is the way forward, restructuring and devolution of power and resource control. Someone say that is the best solution to our dear country. That is fine if they can do that. This is the coming revolution that bet maturity and enhance democracy dividend. God bless Nigeria, our land of equal opportunity. Okay. Then what are they still waiting for? Nigerians are all for restructuring to improve security, unity, and prosperity. Exactly. Disregard El-Rufai's calamitous committee input and input report. And comment as he is a tested sectionalist, leaves legacy of crisis. Abi, that is it. He leaves a legacy of crisis, confusion, and hardship. Okay, Northerners as well will position themselves to the promotion of education and resource harness. Wow, and resources harnessed not just as parasite on just oil revenue. That is it. Resources harnessed. Okay. And then somebody saying a right step at the right direction. This will ensure inclusiveness in all states to harness resources for development. We hope APC will not wait to use it as a campaign tool for 2027. Don't believe in that talk until the implementation starts. That is it. Because APC is propaganda. How many things have they said and they have not done? The only thing they have done is increasing fuel price and floating naira exchange that is causing economic problem right now. Okay, every other thing is propaganda. I tell you the truth. Tinubu will not restructure Nigeria. He just said it during campaign. He used it as a campaign strategy, but he's not going to restructure Nigeria. Trust me. I know it that he will not restructure Nigeria. So that is what APC is saying, that they want to revisit the implementation of El-Rufai's committee report in 2018.